I saw some shit that was kind of disturbing tonight, at least coming from my perspective. You know me, Gen X, Sigma male, entrepreneur. But peep this out. So I saw something kind of disturbing tonight. I need some feedback. I need some opinion on it. Tell me what you think. Now here's my overall question. Do women need to be a possession in order to be in a relationship with somebody? I'm wondering that. Because at first I thought maybe some women, maybe some hetero women. But when I think about it a little bit deeper, now of course I'm a man, what the fuck do I know? And I'm speaking on the other side of the fence about shit that I really don't know. But from my observation of different shit, let me know what you think. Do women on a certain psychological level, do women need to be a possession in order to be in a relationship with somebody? Now, this is what brought me to this question. This is what made me think about this initially. The disturbing shit that I saw tonight. I gotta smoke on this. You can smoke on this too. What I saw tonight, I was at a spot that I go to every now and then. I know the ownership, I know the security. Used to do business with them. I go there every now and then to see what's popping, what it's hitting for. And while I'm up in there, I like to lean up against the speakers, especially when they playing some strong bass. I don't know how that shit ain't destroyed my eardrums. But I love this shit. So anyway, I'm up in the spot, leaning up against the big speakers while it's thumping out some bass. And I look over and I see this cute, kind of short for my taste, light-skinned or mixed girl. And she's cute, got a little booty on her, got like a nice little figure. Not something that I would approach, but I see her. And I see she with her girl. I seen them outside the club, and now I seen them inside the club. But now at this particular time, I see her, and she's dancing with like this older dude. And so this girl, this woman, this lady, she might be like, 23, 24, 25, some shit like that. I'm Gen X, so I'm of a certain range. This dude she was dancing with, this older dude, this dude was like, had to be like in the 60s. No real threat. I've seen him before at the club. He liked to dance. He do like this kind of like ballroom type dance, and he goes up to everybody, all the ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just really out there just having a good time. Maybe he get his in, I don't know. Completely innocent. So this particular chick, she's dancing with dude. Maybe for about, that I saw, 15, 20 seconds. The part that was disturbing was that she finished dancing with this older dude, all friendly. It's just because, and he gets different women. This is what I've noticed in different clubs. The dudes that be dancing, that be fully like Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Usher, just be dancing. They a lot of times have like a circle of women around them, kind of looking, waiting for them to like pull them up on stage or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's weird. So even this older dude, he done snagged a few different ladies. Like I said, I don't know if he eating. I don't know if he beating. I don't know if he's skeeting. But he done snagged in a few ladies that's like, hey, let's dance. And he do this little ballroom type shit. And, it's kind of smooth, but it's completely innocent. The disturbing part was when old girl stopped dancing with the older dude, I noticed her walk over to a group of people. 4 people. In the group was her friend, her female friend that I saw, both of them outside. She was cute too. It's all younger people. Younger than me, younger than Gen X. And then it was 2 dudes that she was with. And one of the dudes, I assume it was her boyfriend. I assume it was her dude or whatever. She walks up to him and he grabs her by the fucking throat. He doesn't squeeze. I'm looking at his face. He's not showing tension in his face. He's not showing anger or vengeance. It's really kind of calm. But he's got her by the fucking throat. In public. Now, I know I'm older, middle ground generation. There's some people that are younger. They do different shit. Some people are into choking. There's a certain aspect of male sexuality. I don't know about female sexuality, but there's a certain aspect of a lot of male sexuality. Most males have this in their sexuality cachet, where you do kind of get something out of the woman being submissive or doing whatever you want. So I get that. Some people translate that into choking. Not really into choking, but that's me. But hey, I'm into acting. I'm into role playing, so if you tell me to choke you, then it's on. Anyway, but in public, this was in public. And for some women, certain demographics, certain cultures, you don't disrespect them like that in public. In private, that's one thing. Permission, that's another thing. But just out in public, so my man grabbed her by the fucking throat. And she had this look on her face like, what's the problem? What's wrong? What did I do? I can't read lips, so I couldn't really tell what they were saying. I do read body language. And it looked like they were, having a little discussion. And then they left the two other friends, left them on the dance floor, and they walked away, walked off the dance floor. Like, they didn't really have the body language like, oh yeah, sure, we're about to go get a drink. They really had a body language of, sure, we're about to step outside and go smoke. Maybe it was the body language that they're about to go to the bathroom. It could have been. But it also could have been, seemed like the body language of, let's go talk. They leave for a little bit. They come back after a little while. They seem back to normal. But I was like, what the fuck was that? You don't let no man grab you by the fucking throat, especially in public. What? Look, it's a pretty basic animalistic instinct to protect your vital parts. The neck being amongst the most primary. Every animal in some type of way will protect its neck. It's vital to us living and breathing. So for someone to grab you by the neck, first of all, them grabbing you by the neck says something. It says something about their perceived status in this relationship, their perceived relationship with you. Secondly, for you to let this person, this man, whoever, grab you by the throat in public, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. If that was my daughter, no, fuck that. If that was my son, you don't grab no woman by the throat like that in public. You do whatever the fuck y'all want to do in private if that's a consensual thing. But you don't disrespect. No. I'll walk away from a woman, drop you dead fucking cold, then physically threaten you or grab you by the throat like that. I don't need to do that. So that says something about that person. It says something about that relationship, male and female. So my question was, so that's what sparked that. But going a little bit deeper than just that one little incident. You've seen how women react to, and it's usually, I guess it's because of the majority. It's the example we see the most. But you see how women react to a man giving them a wedding ring, a man proposing. And not trying to shit on nobody's parade, but like, the reaction sometimes, the physical body language reaction is like, wow, seriously? Because he proposed to you? What? You do not see men react that way. First of all, women usually don't propose to men. But even when a man does propose, he proposes and it's like, baby, this is how I feel about you. And then she acts like, oh, the lottery, this nigga. Oh. You ain't never seen no dude be like, baby, will you marry me? And she said yes. And he be like, ah! And he start doing like the breakdancing moves and sort of like start pop lock. You'll never see a dude react like that. Ever. Ever. So it's something in us, it's something in our relationship with each other that's like, money status aside, like I say, just that body language, just a dude proposing to a woman, just a woman declaring, I got a ring, fuck that it's a bitten in 2 carat, fuck that, whatever, whether it's the Rock of Gibraltar or whether it's a fucking rubber band. The fact that someone proposed to me, the fact that I accept this proposal, the fact that I'm going to be someone's bride. Now, you see it predominantly with men and women, heterosexual, but you see it also sometimes with, homosexual relationships, lesbian relationships, where there's the geekness of being married, the geekness of being wedded. But there's also a certain dynamic. You got to be honest. Just think about it. Roll with me for a second. It's a certain dynamic that's like, that's my wife. That's my partner. We're a team. And so when you have men, I think, generally look at relationships, but especially marriage, as a partnership. I bring myself, good and bad. You bring yourself, good and bad, and we build off of that, good and bad. We build a family, we build a life together, we build memories, we build experiences, and we try to ride that wave as long as we fucking can. That's how men look at it, I think. You don't own me. And I think for most good men, I don't own you, especially in modern times. I don't own you. Hell, you might do better without me. But there's something in the dynamic of men and women. There's something in women. So please, ladies, whoever, chime in, comment, educate me, whatever. But there's something in women that in a relationship seems like they need to be a possession. They need someone to claim them. We're not talking about dowries. We're not talking about, all of the patriarchy and different shit throughout the history. Because there's certain body language things that's like, that's not history. That's biology. When I see a woman with nice titties or nice lips or nice ass or a certain thing about her and my body reacts to her, that's not, oh, I've been taught to think. No, that's biology. My dick knew before I knew. So there's something, sometimes I get into different discussions with certain women about this. There is sociology. There is what society has taught us and bred us and led us to think. Yes, significant amounts of that. But you can never ignore biology. You can never ignore it. You ignore it and it's at your peril. So there's a certain aspect of body language when it's instinctive. I didn't even think about my reaction. That's usually biology. So there's something biological. There's something that's going on deep under the surface why women react a certain way to being chosen, to being selected. And within being selected, who selected you? Like, that's not, like, it's one thing to be selected for a partnership. It's one thing to selected to be in a group. It's one thing to be selected to be in a potluck. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be selected for your contribution to be added. But that's not how not all, that's not how a lot of women react to being in a relationship, and in particular to being married. It's something possessive. It's like, this is, and you, how many times have you heard a dude be like, oh no, I can't talk to you, I got a woman. Versus a woman being like, I can't talk to you, I got a man. A dude might say, I'm in a relationship, or, I'm married, or whatever. But the possessive part Men don't do that. Maybe that's all patriarchy. Maybe that's all patriarchy. But I'm saying there is a definite fucking difference. And you will see it even sometimes in lesbian, homosexual relationships where they claim each other. I'm claimed. She's my partner. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to talk to both of us because we're the same. We're one. Men don't feel that way. They feel a certain way as far as I got a partner. We got a relationship. We got an agreement. We got a plan. We got something we're putting together whether it's temporary or ongoing. But they don't look at it like, she claims me. And any dude that acts in a certain way that's like, my wife claims me. I'm hers. They're generally viewed as bitch-like. They're generally viewed as soft. They're generally, whatever negative connotations, they're generally viewed that way by men and by women. So I'll even end you with this last little point. I was talking to a particular woman that I'm close with. And I had to ask her one time, I was like, so there are times when we're having sex, there's times when we're fucking where you want it rougher or you want not more effort, not more dick. Well, I don't know, maybe more dick, but like you want me to pound you. And so I'm curious, like, is it because it feels good? Does it feel better? Because I've also heard, like, nigga, this ain't no scratch off ticket. You can't just do the same move. You gotta, like, mix it up a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you be more like a painter instead of like a jackhammer? But I had to ask her sometimes. I'm like, so it seems like there's a borderline. It seems like there's a thin line between being rapey and taking it. And you often hear it sometimes characterized as being a man. Take it. Give it to me. Come on, like, be a man, like, you know, bring it. But it also seems like there's a borderline between, like, now you're just not being considerate. You're just using my body. But you don't often hear the concept of a woman using a man's body. Because men can get fucked too. A woman can fully be in control and run things. Run your ass like Delilah and Samson. She can fully be in control and run things. But what I'm saying is you don't often hear. It's usually not the context. People are usually not talking about it like she's using his body. No, he's using her body. And so it's something about either the relationship between men and women, a lot of that, a lot of patriarchy, yes, a lot of sociology. But there's also something biological because you see it, like I say, in homosexual and lesbian relationships, where it seems to be something about a lot of women, not all, where in relationships they need to be claimed. They need to be possessed. In a fucked up way, they need to be the object. Because when I seen my man grab old girl by the neck, and these was younger people, and I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm Gen X. These were not Gen X. But I'm like, girl, you don't let no motherfucker grab you by the throat in public? What is you doing? And then I'm looking at the dude like, oh, for real, you one of them type of dude? You think you got it like that? Wow. So you fuck with the wrong female or the wrong female's family. Anyway, some shit that I seen that posed a bigger question that had kind of been lingering in my head from different other examples. Please, please, please let me know. Tell me, school me. Put something in the comments for me, but it's your boy. About to get up out of here. I'll holler at you.